Alright, hey, how's it going? So, I got paid yesterday, so I bought TYPE-Lumina, and we're gonna learn how to play TYPE-Lumina together, because I haven't touched a Melty Blood game in about 10 years. Don't at me about the game resolution. The internal resolution is locked to 720p to begin with, so I can't really do this figure out.
Melty Blood, TYPE-Lumina. Success. Success.
Again? Thanks, it's kind of hard to tell, and fighting games have really variable volume. There's a big delay when you dash forward that I gotta be aware of. Alright, not that one. Not that one. That one. Okay. Okay, I am gonna have to... No? I may have to fiddle with the controls a bit. So this is one of the big new systems, is that they instituted like a Dragon Ball FighterZ style auto combo system. And just like fighters, it goes through like the standard light auto combo, or in this case it's any auto combo, goes straight into the launch and then straight into the hard knockdown. Oh, it's on that button, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tweak the controls a bit. I've been playing too much Strive, so I've gotten used to dash being on my L1 button, which is really useful for doing instant air dashes. That's interesting.
Success.
The hardest part of the jumping guard tutorial is getting the computer to actually hit you so that you can block. Generous than it was in Actress Again, which I am completely not complaining about. Oh. Shield, amongst other, Shield has a bunch of bonuses. Hang on, I'll actually link you the because that'll explain it a lot better than I will. Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty sure it's punishable, and I'm assuming that it drains moon gauge or meter if you hold it, because that's what it used to do, but I may be wrong about that. So shielding is a lot better than it used to be. Ah, but it's punishable now, okay. Oh, right, and it's fatal counter if you shield wrong and they hit you anyway. Right, okay. I will keep that in mind. Oh, wrong one. I saw the green button, so I pushed what is the green button in Guilty Gear.
そっちね。行くわよ。これは危ないさよなら。逃がさない。サクセス。行くわよ。これで逃がさない。もう一度。もう一度。よっと。よっと。そちらです。そちらです。よっと。
Okay, and super jump. I knew you could only super jump forward, but I didn't know that you couldn't super jump like straight up. I thought that's going to be interesting to get used to.
よっと。そこね。よっと。サクセス。サクセス。
Got that. What did we decide the third one was? It is this one, right? No? That one. Okay.
終わりですか。甘い。甘い。残念。まだまだ。邪魔。隙あり。さ隙あり。邪魔。行くわ。おや。痛いじゃないですか。邪魔。ちょっと本気だぞ。不覚でして永遠のズバイトライめちゃくちゃに壊してあげる。
Oh wow, that gives you a full launch, okay. Gotta watch out for that.
行くわよ。サクセス。
That's that.
もう怒った。よっと。サクセス。
And the third jump gives you almost no height, so it's pretty much a like horizontal combo filler.
逃がさない。じゃあまだまだ倒れろ。じゃあもう一つ倒れろ。怒った。
That's a burst call out.
そら。
No, no. That one.
サクセス。じゃあ星の息吹を。
Where's Marble Phantasm? What was that meant to be? No? What is... Hang on, I gotta look at my button settings. Melty Blood comes after Tsukihime. I haven't actually looked at any of the lore for this, because I already know it's going to be shit. Oh boy. Oh no. That's bad. Okay. Marble Phantasm is something that is, like, innate to us, so she can't, like, not have it. Alright, so it's on left trigger and D. Okay. Speaking of which, here it is. Yeah, I'm learning about more than Melty Blood today, apparently. Yeah, well, the thing is, the old Melty Blood came after Tsukihime, which is important because everyone knows each other, and the Walashi doesn't make much sense if it comes before Tsukihime. Yeah, clearly. I love how they removed Sion, because it's like, oh, we can't because lore, and then they put in fucking Saber, of all people. Okay, his command throws still have, like, non-existent range. Personally, I'm amazed that they had the restraint to not have Saber do 100% damage with her A buttons. Because, like, that's the state of the lore right now, is that servants are just so OP compared to everything else. Oh yeah, he should be. Wrong button. What's the f- What am I throwing with again? Is it... No? I did it wrong. You'd think that, but, that's not how the lore is. Because Nesu has consistently backpedaled so that, what special am I meant to be performing again? Oh, my DP, okay. Wait, no, this one. Not that one. That one. I'm getting the armor break, I'm not sure why it's not counting. I did throw them already. Oh, do I have to do... Oh, I see, didn't count the throw earlier, right. There we go. The problem was that it didn't count the throw earlier because I screwed it up. So it needed you to do the throw to break your armor first, and then do the second step. I thought I'd already done that. Mm. Oh, that's slightly too close. Okay, let's see. Too fast. Lauren, can you click on that bot, please? Ban it. You're a moderator, remember? Ah, okay. Oh, I see. It actually DM'd me. Right. Never mind. I didn't realize that was a DM. Lots of getting smarter. Oh, C, right. That's the problem. And then it's called a circle forward. Right, so this is basically like, Guard Impact and Souls. I don't have to imagine that, I've played that. I got into Melty Blood with, what is it? The first re-release, so Type A, or whatever it was, where the last boss of arcade mode was Oroko, and the fight is basically a bullet hell fight, but in a fighting game that has no mechanics for dealing with that. No, way before that. Way before that. Actress Again is the last major revision, and current code is the last revision to Actress Again. I'm talking, yeah, React, that's what I'm thinking of. I used to, when I was playing that, because you like, this was back in the times when, you know, you couldn't play online in Australia, like it just wasn't happening, so if you wanted to play Melty Blood, it was at like anime conventions and stuff, which is, you know, where I played Melty Blood, and then I was like, oh, this setting looks cool, so I got into Tsukihime, and so I read that, and then it was like, oh, Fate came out, so I read that. So I'm like an old Type Moon fan. And what I used to do, since you would only play at cons and stuff, right, is when I was at home, I'd practice against the computer in like survival mode or arcade mode, but I'd turn the game speed up to 200%. So I got comfortable with that, and then when I went and played with actual people, the game was running at half speed to what I was used to. So that's one way to make up for my complete lack of skill. Yeah, that's because Fate's anime was also complete garbage, but it was better than Tsukihime's anime that doesn't exist. Wrong button. Yeah, exactly, right? What is... No, wrong thing. Button settings, this one. B... what am I doing? B plus C? Yeah, oh, right button, okay. Can you press for that? Okay, there's a bit of a delay. Yeah, pretty much. You know, assuming that, who is it? UFO Table stops, having money scandals. Yeah, that's part of her new bad redesign where she literally just looks like Saber. She originally wore... the white sweater is the same, but she had an ankle-length, maroon skirt, and she wore heels, not like half-high boots. Oh, I see. Oh, I see, okay. Okay, I think I got it now. Yeah. No, I figured it out like right before you said that.
めちゃくちゃにかわしてあげる。痛いじゃないですか。危ない。逃がさない。ちょっと本気出すから。不覚でした。隙あり。行くわよ。痛いじゃないですか。おっと。おっと。逃がさない。逃がす。逃がさない。星の息吹を。残さないから。不覚でした。
Yeah, it was more that I forgot which shoulder button things were mapped to because they're wrong from what I've been doing, which is playing strides. So once I've done the tutorial, I'll go back and remap them.
逃がさ気分はどう？終わりですか？さて。そこね。そちらです。よっと。
Ah, right. I forget, this game doesn't automatically face you if you cross up opponent when you're air dashing, so I need to be and it has cross up protection, so I need to be mindful to not do that. They're wrong compared to Strive, which I was playing like right before this to warm my hands up. And then dash jump C, yep. I see. Okay, you gotta do that really low. What is the hitbox on that? She was above arc and it hit like all the way. Jump again, I want to see that. People complain about Guilty Gear hitboxes? That was absurd. Oh, okay. It's not like faultless defense. Okay, so this is now almost literally, like a Strive style Roman cancel.
まだまだそうそうまだまだやったわねやったわねそれでまだまだそ甘いカウンターそれでいい加減にやったわね甘いまだまだやったわね
Okay, what am I doing wrong here?
甘口ですね
I guess start doing the input during the... Yeah, okay, you gotta do the input during the super flash. I'm not to use forced release more like. Oh, the timer stops during heat mode, that's interesting. Thought I was gonna sneeze, but it didn't come out. Okay, I gotta actually compare this to the controls. Alright, hold on. I need to put that on. Okay, that should work a bit better. Let's see. I'm gonna do the new player intended thing and pick Shiki. Kind of taken by this one. How does that go? Huh. Unfortunately, there isn't a Banana Shiki costume, but with any luck, I can make one. Is that a record? Oh! Okay. How does that go? Yeah, there isn't one by default. So you have like, see? No Banana Shiki. Let me check in the customize menu though. What am I doing here? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, not only is there no Banana Shiki, but you cannot make one. Cool, except you can't make Banana Shiki. Light. Does this display? Okay, no option for frame data. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. Gives you a full launch off that. And you get an even fuller launch off that, alright. Okay, so that's now a forced hard knockdown. You don't get to use it as a launcher like you used to. Is there not a next? Hmm? DP. I've already forgotten what I've changed this to. It's species okay. How did you manage to make the super look worse than it did in a game that came out 20 years ago? Oh, I see, because that's the... Okay, it's a new super and that's the new finisher. Okay, okay, I will allow it. I did set ABC for that, didn't... Oh no, it's on left trigger. No, that's noticeably missing. Normally, actually, that's normally a Naya move. In Actress Again, it was added to Full Moon Tonoshiki, but they've obviously changed their minds about that. What did I set BC to again? Okay. Oh, but he now has none of your moves in this state. Hey, there it is. The legend. So this is a bit special. Shaky's standard super boundary peak. For the rest of the round after you use it, or in the next round if you win the round with it, it adds these 3 special moves. Because as you can't actually see because the game doesn't show it, but he takes off his glasses to do it. It's the ideal. So he can actually use his Mystic Eyes. Oh, that works. Okay. Wrong button. Okay, hold on. That's like actual, like, Melty Blood, actress again, high level gameplay right there. Oh. It's a lot more complicated. Wrong button. Is that wrong? You can't buffer that. Wrong button. Wrong button. Shaky actually still has his old normals as well, except that's new. Because that used to be like a tap and now it's a low kick. Which I assume does not hit low, but the game doesn't give feedback on that. Honestly, in a sense, you didn't miss that much because the game that like has terrible ass netcode. I don't know if it's fixed on the Steam port of current code, because I'm really bad at that game, so I haven't even thought about going online. But yeah. Almost had it. Oops. There we go. Yeah, hold on, what's BC again? Retro. Ah, I see.
するすぎまだまだ
Yeah. Wait, hold on, what am I doing here? I'm cleaning this one.
こんにゃろするすぎだするすぎだ
見えてはいるけど見えてはいるけど見えてはいるけど
Okay, that does hit 3 times, so I can take it a bit easy.
こんにゃろこんにゃろ
Wrong button. Still the wrong button.
するすぎだ
Faster. Wrong button. Really the wrong button? Yeah, I gotta do that much faster. Wrong? Yeah, that is it. Okay. At least I don't have to do half circles, because I'm really bad at those. Definitely have BC says right trigger, yeah. There we go.
やったわねするすぎこんにゃろ
Oh, I see. It's a right. And it's a standard combo, okay.
するすぎだ
Too early. Oh, that can be charged, okay. Is that a... Oh, okay, that's a re-jump. Nice. See first. Oh, but you charge it, okay. I think this one is probably where I go, okay, let's look at other characters and see what they've got. But still cool. Do I have to jump cancel after the second jump C? Ah, no, it's just a delay into the re-jump, alright. Oh yeah, thankfully there still is that, although they nerfed Hisui and Kohaku, because look at this. They nerfed Kohaku's dash, which is in my history somewhere, but my computer's being a piece of shit. Hold on. God damn it, where is it? Of course, now that I'm actually looking for it, I can't find the damn thing. Ah, here we go. So you can take a look at this. Okay. Let me just turn it up a bit. These may suddenly become very, very loud. Just a minute. There is like a really, really quiet sound that is nowhere near as good as her old dash sound effect. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna hit this combo, so I'm gonna take a look at the new characters. Alright, so who's actually new? So we got... Right, this is the guy they replaced Nero with, right? For some stupid fucking reason. I'm kinda mad about it. I see, Red Arc has the classic costume, but it has a leg slit for some reason. Blob, yeah. Literally just chaos, but less cool and not voiced by Nakata Joji. Like, just... You're right, Nero would be too strong for Servant, so they have to nerf him. And replace him with this motherfucker. Yeah, right, that's fair. Also, the game volume is back down to where it was, because it was, like, absurdly loud before. Like, I tuned it down to the same... Oh, maybe I should turn it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, he has a sword. Because that's something that vampires need. Okay. And how far does that go? Oh, wow, okay. It doesn't quite go full screen, but it almost does, and you get a full launch, so that could be pretty good. Right, okay, so you can either push them back or pull them in, so you can zone. And that one pulls them in, but it leaves you functional, so you can juggle them. Okay. Remember, this is the guy that they replaced Nero with. Like, I'm gonna judge you as a replacement to Nero, and it's not looking good.
砕け散れたまんねえな
I mean, kind of cool, but like Nero's Rush of 666 Beasts is... This is the guy that they took Nero out and put in his place, okay? I can compare this guy to Nero all I fucking want. No, he got replaced because his lore was too strong. Yeah, not likely.
来たれナロース来いなんだそれもはや
That's not a low. Okay.
北海の鳩知るがいいたまんねえなまだまだ
So that does only hit once. That hits 3 times though, so I should actually delay slightly. Because I think... Oh no, you do get all of them even if you just smash. Okay. Did that wrong. Then what's the fucking point? I mean, it doesn't matter anyway, because the Dead Apostle Ancestors are now completely worthless, right? Because servants are just so much stronger than everything. So the point that they exist is, like, like entirely whatever. Like, they're just regular dudes now. Oh yeah, I'm really gonna spend part of my moon gauge in one level of circuit and one bar for 3000 damage. I'm really not though. No, I can't. Next one I said. Okay, that can't be overtimed. Okay, let's take a look at the teacher character, Null, who apparently all I know about Null is that she makes seagull noises. Nice Sakura colors. I like how just every character for some reason has an alter color scheme. I see. Does that? That doesn't combo at all. Right, like even at point blank, they recover before. Yeah, okay, so that's frame trap at best.
れで燃えなさい。終わりですか。終わりですか。燃えるさ。めった打ちよ消えてなくなれ。
Okay, the range on that is kind of sick. How far do these go? Okay, so those ones go that far. So, how far does this one go? Right, that goes slightly further, but you do the whole lot of combo if you whiff, which is kind of dangerous. Well, how far does that go? Almost full screen. And that one actually goes full screen, okay. Oh, not quite. Oh, that's chargeable, okay. How far does that actually go? That goes quite a way. That doesn't? I'm looking at what you sent me in Discord and laughing because, like, this is the result of him retcotting everything, is that now he has to change a bunch of things from the original setting so that they no longer look completely stupid, which is just really funny. I'm sorry, that's a throw? Okay. She actually backsteps out when she does that. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, interesting. Okay, that only hits once. Despite this character existing for no reason, since she completely overlaps with Seal, I do really like the fighting style that they've got for her. More like if they do more with Tsukihime again, and remake coming out never. Okay, so you got tons of time off that. But not that. Okay, you get a hard knockdown and they're insanely plus after that. Oh, fell out. Oh. Wait, what? That is the first I've heard of that. I thought that this game was coming out first and the Tsukihime remake was coming out never. Why does nobody tell me these things? Right, okay. Yeah, no surprise there. The insane part is that we might actually get an official English release, which is completely nutty to think about. Holy shit, that's ridiculous. Wow, okay. That's kind of impressive considering that most people don't know what Tsukihime is nowadays. I see. Yeah, that's what concerns me, is that it's something made to pick up from the FGO crowd. It will almost certainly not be what the rest of us want, but I understand that that's what they gotta do. And it's entirely possible and even probable that it will be good on its own merits. Just because I, wanted something else doesn't make it bad. Why is the link on that so freaking hard? Because she has the same gimmick where she infiltrates Shiki's school and mind controls people into thinking that she's always been there, and is a church executioner. with black keys and everything. Like, she's just sealed but older. I don't know why she's there. Okay, that's kind of shit, but alright. His seal definitely doesn't need a teacher. Yeah, apparently it's just the near side roots, which is also kind of bad, but because it's like, well, here's the thing. When Muv-Luv does like only one route, it's like 12 hours and it's like and it's like, you know, insanely well animated and everything. And then you know that with Type Moon it's gonna be like, you know, still CGs and barely any moving effects. And then it's like you still only did the near side route and you charged like a full game for it. Like, in that case, Noel, why the hell like, okay, that begs even more of the question of why Noel's here. Like, this is an amateur hour, right? She shouldn't be here. This isn't the place to bring a student. I keep doing DP instead of the can launch when I actually get it right. Okay, so that does actually work in a combo. Oh, the B version works if you do... Ah! Okay, so you can, if you actually do the B version follow-up, then it combos. Thankfully, my inability to hit buttons properly has taught me something about this character. Damn it, I did it and then I screwed it up. You're wrong. Skip one. Wrong. I need to not input the jump, because like I see that cutting and I'm like, oh, you know, it's a dust, I need to actually input the jump button, but no. Why do I keep doing that? Almost had it.
ですか。いざまずけっての終わりですか。いざまずけっての空飛べ。笑わせます。リベラージよ。笑わせます。リベラージよ。空飛べ。それでリベラージよ。それでリベラージよ。ナイスショット。痛いじゃないですか。いざまずけっての終わりですか。いざまずけって空飛べ。痛いじゃないですか。
Come on.
リベラージよ。終わりですか。
I'm reading this, it's like, oh, she was originally going to replace Seal. I'm like, gee, what a surprise. Seal, like Nero, being one of the characters who could completely dunk on servants. Oh, we were going to replace her with someone weaker. What a surprise. I'm just observing a pattern, that's all. There we go. Really? Oh, you can... That's actually sick. Okay. Oh, but she's voiced by KNOI. Okay, that explains the seagull noises. Oh, did I? Okay. Okay, can I just mention, this combo is actually sick. I can't do it, but it's awesome. Because you use the follow-up dash to close in while they're slowed down from the fire hit. And then you get a full launch combo out of it. Wrong button. Can I have less of these combos that require me to do Dragon Punch inputs off sweeps? No. That button. Oh, it does count. Nice. Okay. Oh, it doesn't like the can dash. Okay. Oh, how did that not count? Come on. Really? Did that wrong? Oh, because I'm not doing that correctly, I think. Okay. Oh, I just meant to jump out of that with my watch. No, you are meant to get the launch out of that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll believe that. That comes out. There we go. Hold on. Oh, you have a cleanse. Hey. Okay, does that charge? No. Ah, and it can't be special cancelled. Okay, I think this is where I say I'm not doing it with this character. Alright, let's see what they do with Sail, because I'm kind of curious about that. Is that insane? Right, yes, okay. Whoa, hold on. Okay, so unlike Noel, who... No, okay, so you can do the B follow-ups from the A wrecker. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the fact that there's no Neko is like really shit, but it's kind of expected. Because Neko Arc is far, far too powerful for the setting at the moment. Which is an insane concept, but there it is. Ooh, hello. Yeah, so she's not in the game. Okay, hang on, hold on. Saber has a sword that's nearly as big as she is, but her sword normals have less range than the guy who replaced Nero. What the hell? So that's right. Oh. Alright, so that's for jump-ins. And for some reason she has Voltfest 5's finisher. Okay, see, you came in so late that you never really cared about Tsukihime. Those of us who are Tsukihime fans to begin with understand full well like what it feels like. You don't have to imagine that they'll stop supporting Tsukihime, because they did for 20 years. That was always going to be that. Bruh, okay. I'm sorry, I gotta point this out. Hold on. Freaking look at this, okay? Let me turn this out a bit. You saw the cut-in for Excalibur just there, right? Okay? I want you to have a look at something real quick. Real quick. Okay? Turn that on. I want you to please consider that this fucking fan game has better cut-ins than this game. Oh, shit, hold on. There we go. This fucking fan game from 20 years ago has a better cut-in than Saber does for her finishes in this game from this year, from like a month ago. Like, bruh. For real? Okay, I don't give a shit. Your cut-ins should look good, and they definitely shouldn't look pixelated. Remember, this I don't have the game stretched, okay? This is the game running at its native locked internal resolution of 720p, because the game is first and foremost a Switch game, and Switch's internal resolution is always 720p, and then it upscales in dock mode. Like, I shouldn't be seeing, like, you know, pixely cut-ins in a game made, you know, this year by this company, when it's compared to this shitty fan game that runs in 480p from 20 years ago that was made by, like, 2 people, okay? I don't think that's unfair. That thing's, like, I know I'm complaining, but I really like the shield mechanic in this game. It feels really good. Like, it's more like, parrying in Glove on Fight, which nobody else has ever fucking played. Yeah, it's being downscaled on my stream. It's not like my stream is the highest quality ever, because I have shitty Australian internet. Like, oh, this is just so good. And, like, it doesn't matter that, you know, there are aesthetic things that I don't like, because the aesthetics are, like, it's much cleaner looking than current code was, which is really good, because, like, that's what you want. Like, as long as you can see what's happening, like, I don't give a shit if the game is, like, literally, you know, pixel fighters. As long as you can see what you're doing, and the graphics carry out what, like, the gameplay, then, like, cool, fine, whatever. Like, you know, Strive looks amazing, but, you know, this you don't have to look amazing to have a perfectly functional fighting game. And this game's graphics are entirely functional for what it's trying to do, so, like, it doesn't really matter. I'm still amazed that, like, okay, I can hit her with an A button and it only does 160 damage, which is, like, you know, how much HP do people have? 10,000 probably? You know what I was expecting? Like, okay, when they announced Saber for it, I'm like, okay, surely it's gonna be like a joke, right? Like, her A buttons just do full HP damage, but no, she's a real character. Not only is she a real character, but if you have Saber as the system voice, then when she announces the brands at the start, when she gets to French bread, she has a mouthful, because Saber is a big eater, and it's like, French bread have paid more attention to Saber's characterization than Nezu has for 20 fucking years. And that's barely an exaggeration, so I'm pretty happy about it. Ooh. Ah. That's kind of cool. I like the anti-air. That's kind of sick, actually. So that knocks them away, but because of the slide forward on that, if you get like the knockback from a far enough distance, you can catch them with it and pop them again. I'm kind of joking about it, but as someone who's been a fan for ages, that's how it feels. Like, you really do feel like that sometimes, so...
甘く見てた踏み込むなここからまだまだ
The irony is that I feel like I'm going to actually play Saber because she's really cool in this. No, this is Tsukihime being being remade and marketed to Fate fans. There is a big difference. Which is why I'm like very, very not interested in it until I actually get my hands on it and get to look at it. And like, I still, like I said this earlier, I think it will probably be good on its own merits, even if it's not what I want. Why is that so hard to link? Wrong button? Wrong button? Still the wrong button? Come on. Really? Apart from progressively retconning it. Yeah, the thing is that they've like progressively retconned it, and now they're like, oh, we're gonna retcon it even more. And it's like, at this point, you just feel like, you know, what are you gonna change this time? And like, they can't make it stronger than Fate stuff. Like, they just can't, right? Because Fate is where the money is. Every retcon they've made has been in service to making Fate fans feel better about themselves. So they cannot retcon Tsukihime again to put it back where it should be, right? So no matter what they do, like, they can't please me, or they can't please the 10 billion people who are Fate fans and got into it through, like, the Fate animes and movies and FGO. So... Okay, so here's the thing. The only reason that we got Melty Blood and Tsukihime and they sold is because we've had like 15 years of nothing but Fate. And we've had really, really good Fate stuff, okay? Like FGO, which built up its whole own universe, and even though it's dumb, it's like internally consistent enough, it's got good stories, it's got characters you like. I think it's like the second best attach rate mobile game of all time, and possibly the best at making money, because I know that there's a baseball game that like 70% of Japan has on their phones, because KT did some research when we were talking about gacha games. The thing is, right, if we hadn't had that, then Tsukihime would be like entirely whatever, but instead we've got all the Fate tertiaries who are like, oh, this is the original thing, right? So they go back to that. But they've spent 15 years 20 years retconning Tsukihime to be shit. So they can't now retcon it to be back like where it originally was, where it was like the higher tier, and Fate was the story about dipshit magicians in some rural city, okay? Like, you just can't do that. And they've even, like, in What You Link, they specifically said, right? You know, like, oh, we've introduced wealth-threatening antagonists as if aught didn't already exist, right? So, it's kind of dumb, but whatever. The point is, like, they definitely just can't retcon Tsukihime back to being the higher power side of the franchise. Because their core audience doesn't like Tsukihime, their core audience likes Fate, and for 15 years they've been telling Fate fans that, servants are better than everything. I mean, you saw when we were watching Heaven's Feel, the movies, where I pointed out multiple times that it was like where they'd nerfed stuff that was in Tsukihime, or like they'd made servants way stronger than they should be, mostly relating to True Assassin. And then, like, you know, dumb shit like, oh, you know, fucking Zelrach is overlooking the Holy Grail ceremony that he has, like, no reason to be involved in because it's so low tier in comparison to him. So it's just, having had this many retcons, it would be weird to retcon it back to where it was. In fact, I would argue that it would probably be worse to retcon it back to where it was than just to leave it alone. Oops. Oh. Seriously, why is the launch link suddenly, like, the problem here? Am I just doing it too late? Oh, okay, that's chargeable. Yeah, the thing is, like, that doesn't really work with the way the setting's set up, because you end up with this issue where it's like, well, you know, given how easy it is to make servants, because you sure as fuck don't need a Holy Grail now, not to mention the fact that it's like, oh, you know, we've now attached Counter Guardians to the Throne of Heroes, which didn't originally exist, and, you know, we don't have anything like that in FGO because humanity is too strong, so none of the stuff in Tsukihime exists. Yeah, but it's like not like the Holy Grail in half the things that are out there at the moment. Like in Apocrypha, they have 2 grails, or they have, or whatever the hell is going on in El Melee. I forget, because El Melee Files is like astonishingly stupid. Or whatever was going on in that one with Jack, where it's like half lolly porn. The Holy Grail was always the case in the original Fate lore, and then everything else came along and fucked it up. And that served as a good explanation. Not to mention, servants were way, way weaker in Fate originally, so like you understood why people weren't calling them. No. Okay. Yes, but, like, actually no, okay? It's more complicated than that. It's not the Holy Grail that, like, Saber wants, but it's a Holy Grail, and that's good enough for her contract with the Earth. So if I say like the Holy Grail in a servant context, I'm referring to the wish grafting, like the third magic, not, you know, the actual artifact that may or may not actually exist, which we never get a confirmation on. Yeah, my point being that given how easy it is to make them and everything else, if you need a Holy Grail, then how hard is it to make one, right? Like, you have fakes running around everywhere in the various side stories and, like, you know, slightly parallel universes and this and that and the other, and then you have servants that didn't go away, and then you have things that aren't servants but right on the servant system, like Saber does, and then you have Counter Guardians, which are now attached to the Throne of Heroes, which always exists, and and should show up when stuff like vampires and so on shows up. So, and then they got a huge power buff, which is a big deal because in Fate originally, when they were introduced, it was like, oh, okay, we can see why this is a big deal because, you know, Archer is a Counter Guardian and he still got the shit kicked out of him, right? So to suddenly go back and be like, oh, these things are like roughly equal, it doesn't really make sense in the setting as it lies at the moment. Okay, I think I'm not getting this combo, but I think I'm probably gonna like pick Saber as someone to play, because oh man, the Saber face is so fucking real. Like if you just put it like that, in fact, it's real even on Hisui. Like holy shit, where's her forehead? That's Hisui's thing. Like she has a forehead. That red Akiha, really? Where's red Akiha? We should have red Akiha. Okay. So who's missing? Like from what I'd call the core lineup, we're missing Satsuki, red Akiha, Sion, who probably doesn't exist anymore because lore. Reminder that Sion doesn't exist anymore because lore. While I show you this character who's totally lore friendly. We have Roa, we have Goma, we have Miyako, who probably shouldn't be here anymore because like Hollow-Ataraxia is a million miles away, but whatever, not Hollow-Ataraxia, Kaketsu Toya is a million miles away. Nero is missing and we have this moron in his place. I like automatically dislike this guy. He's like, okay, for real, this guy looks like a Sonic OC, but of Nero. Okay? Like, complete with a sword and being like all like downcast and edgy. Like that's what he is. I can't unsee it anymore. So we have Bob, the Nero replacement. And Noel, okay, Noel shouldn't be here. He's not Dante. Or if he is Dante, he is like the shitty reboot version of Dante. Dante. He's not Virgil either. I should smack you for saying that. He is nowhere near as cool as Virgil. Yeah, no, it's like, the important difference is that he still has, like, most of Nero's design traits, right? Like, he still looks old, he's got the white hair, he's got the black coat, but they've added, like, a heap of shit to it to make it look more, like, ornate, but then his attitude and the fact that they've just added a sword and been like, okay, this is the character, is like... Oh, and the fact that he, for some reason, he has energy blasts in a series that normally doesn't have them. Ignoring... I say... Energy blasts in a series that normally doesn't have them. I'm not counting Saber because you aren't a Saber if you don't shoot lasers. But fires energy blast in a series that doesn't have it. This guy is just a Sonic the Hedgehog OC version of Nero. That's just what he is. Alright, let's have a look at the other characters real quick. I'm not gonna worry too... Oh hey, she has a Rin outfit. I'm not going to go, like, super hard on these ones, I just kind of want to, like, browse through them and see how they are. We'll get there. The maid duo is like way beyond the ability of my brain to handle. Okay, that's a wrecker. Can she do? Yeah, she can actually do the B follow-ups off. Hold on. Okay, so she can do the B follow-ups off the lower ones. That's not true, right? Alright, hold on. Yeah, no, that's a frame trap overhead. Alright, so that's the same as it always was. This is notable though, because as we learned, that actually gives you a follow-up, which is kind of sick. I reset instead of pressing the button again. Okay, so that's definitely... Oh, okay, but it goes a long ass way. Okay, but that's not a DP, right? Yeah. Oh, that works as a DP. Okay, you can do the B4. And you get a full launch of this. So you get the hard knockdown and everything. Ah, that's her DP. That's a really weird thing to have a gauge spend for. Air DP. Right, okay. Except it's now kind of meaningless to actually have Nero there because you didn't meet him already, so it's like whatever. Oh, that's kind of sick, actually. Okay. Oh, she can just launch from there. Okay, alright. Calm down, Ark. Did that not count? Oh, I did B instead of C. Oops.
口です。
Right, that's the problem.
終わりですか。不覚でした。終わりですか。危ないと。甘口でしたよ。危ないと。したよ。痛いじゃないですか。
What I should do is like stream Battle Moon Wars sometimes so that people can see the state of the lore like it used to be. Because Battle Moon Wars is from before Nasu fucked it all up.
終わりですか。痛いじゃないですか。終わりですか。終わりですか。
I had it and then I found the controller. Oh, okay. You don't even. You can just do the aerial, like rush beat, and that works. Okay. I'll push less buttons in future then. Really? Oh, that's right. Oh! Yo, that's cool. Hold on. And then you air dash. I can't do this combo by the way, so I'm gonna change characters. But like, this is cool because she can do. Like, look at that, doing air combos out of her command 4C. That's really awesome. Why do I pronounce it that way? Because that's how I pronounced it. Like, when I got into this, I got into like Melty and shit like way before I knew anything about Japanese, so it just kind of stuck with me. I could probably untrain it, but like I probably won't happen just because I'm so used to it. Is that? No. Okay. That looks familiar, but I can't pick from what. Palace? So previously, Akiha was like a Zona type character because you could put a spot on the field where if you stood there like an idiot, then you just took damage, like for standing on it. And then she had like projectile attacks, and if she actually got in, then she had really big like combos, so she could just put you in the corner and then set up the damage field and then just try to keep you in there. Really brutal. And I see she's still a Zona. Okay, so that stuffs. Yeah, wait. No, okay. So you can use this stuff like instant air dash if you see it coming. Oh. That looks like filler. I wonder if I can do... No, okay. That causes a hard knockdown, so you can probably extend with it. That's your anti-air option.
お待ちなさい。お待ちなさい。落ちなさい。見えすいていてよ。これでどう？
そうかい。
Is this just to get off him?
まだまだ。
お待ちなさい。
やるやる。
Okay, that gives a hard knockdown, but it looks like it's just a get off me button.
サクセス。あれ？お待ちなさい。サクセス。失礼はいいか。
Ah,
お待ち
what is the point of this?
どこに行くん？お待ちなさい。動かないで。
そうか。
どこに行くん？ちゃんとする。どこに行くんで動かないで。どこに行くんですか？サクセス。失礼。止まった。それ。まずい。よどみ。
Okay, and for some reason she just has like red arcs air projectile. It's fine, but kind of weird.
お待ちなさい。手加減しないから。私の中で反省なさい。
やるやる。
Yeah, it's the same as it always was.
迎えに来ての後の祭り。何を奪ってしまえばいいんだわ。
やるやる。
本番です。どこどうぞ。見えなくて迎えに来ての後の祭り。何を奪ってしまえばいいんだわ。これなら体罰。
まだいける。
どこに行くんですか？せーの。捕まえたわ。
まだいける。
せーの。捕まえたわ。
やるやる。
Okay, her air throw is a lot worse than it used to be, I think. It no longer brings you down like right on top of them to continue working.
捕まえたわ。これなら捕まえたわ。
やるやる。
そこ。せーの。捕まえたわ。そこね。
Oh, I see.
そこに見えすいていてよ。そこ蹂躙した。どうぞこちらやり直しだ。体罰だ。そこ取った。そこ下そこね。そこ下取った。手に入らないのにサクセス。ここで終わりにしてあげる。
That's a lot of damage.
いかがです？
まだまだ。
落ち見えすいていてよ。
そうかい。
よ
いか。まだまだ。よっと。
Hmm, that's interesting.
これなら体罰だ。
まだいける。よっと。
そこに
よっと。
蹂躙し。
Dash. I forgot the dash. It's kind of important.
そこにそこ蹂躙し。お待ちなさい。そこ閉じ込めてある。
But that's actually a pretty cool combo.
そこ蹂躙し。そこ
I crossed under and got turned around.
そこに
So you don't want to do it like too fast or anything.
閉じ込めてある。お待ちせーの。そこ
Jump too early.
そこにそこね。
Wrong button.
そこ蹂躙し。お待ちせーの。捕まえたわ。
Jump too early.
まだいける。
そこよどみ。これならどう体罰だ。
There we go.
そこどう？
こっちか。
こうして下でそこ
よっと。
どう？そこどう？倒れ
Oh, below back. Okay, because it probably ground bounces. Oh, and then you do... Right, okay. That's a, American reset right there. I'm not used to having charge buttons, so it's kind of messing with me. Okay, Arca's new forward walk animation is great. Charge buttons. See the ones labeled BE, which the game calls blowback edge. If you hold the button down, so like that's it normally, and then if you hold it, it becomes a charge attack instead. Melty does that a lot. I'm not used to that, so it's kind of messing with me. There we go. Oh. Okay, there's no way I can do that, but I've got an idea, because you launch them with the sweep, and then you extend their time with that, and then you go into this combo. Yeah, it's not like my mic quality is the best in the world either, thanks to the way I have to crimp the audio. Alright, so that's... oh, is that what time it is? Okay. Give me, just a second.
Select your character. 当の秋葉、遠野家の現当主ですが、何か？ああ、もう早く私を選びなさい。
Okay, so that was meant to be a quick thing, but as it turns out, I'm going to be needed for dinner and stuff shortly, so I'm going to call it there, and I will do more either later tonight or like tomorrow or something. But, so my plan at the moment is that next time I'll just try and go through your character's mission mode and see what clicks with me, and then we'll try a line and see what happens. But first impression's really, really good. Like, it feels like Melty Blood, but it also feels like a massive refinement of Melty Blood. I really like most of the new mechanics, so I'm pretty excited to get into this. Alright, so thanks for watching, and if you like the video, then please leave a like. On YouTube, if you're on YouTube, you can subscribe for more. Maybe you'll get alerted when I'm streaming. I have a Discord, I have socials, they're all in the usual places you can look. So yeah, I will see you guys next time.